What is up, guys? Nathan here on TGS Plays, back playing some more Paragon today. Today is the day before the launch of WRAITH. His overview video has just come out. I haven't watched it yet, so we're going to watch it together now and get some reactions, just see what the crack is basically, see what his abilities are like, and we're going to try and maybe suggest a few cards that could be useful for him. I'm really excited to see how he plays. So yeah, let's just jump straight into the overview video.
WRAITH is a graduate of Echelon, a special operations program, and was apprenticed to the only other graduate, Kalari. Though she specializes in assassination, he specializes in surveillance. WRAITH is a recon specialist who uses high-tech tools to gather intel on his targets and outmaneuver his enemies. Focus on building power and utility. Back it up will allow you to warp an enemy back to where they were moments ago. If enemies aren't careful, they will have a bad case of deja vu. This can also be used defensively when you need to make a quick escape. Knock Knock will cause WRAITH to deploy his sniper rifle. This high-tech rifle has incredible range and can even penetrate walls. Landing a killing blow on an enemy will refund the mana used and reduce the cooldown, allowing you to take aim sooner. Who's There allows WRAITH to deploy a tactical drone. This drone emits a sonar pulse that reveals enemies within the radius, even if they're behind walls or in the shadow plane. This is great for tracking enemy movement, sieging towers from behind walls, and setting up kill shots. Utilize Knock Knock and Who's There to keep a safe distance from your enemies. And finally, your ultimate is Surprise Surprise. WRAITH activates his cloaking device, putting himself and all nearby allies into the shadow plane, increasing their move speed. Surprise Surprise is a very versatile ultimate. It can be used offensively to set up game-changing plays, or defensively to help protect you or your allies. WRAITH's versatility makes him extremely impactful in-game, and in the right hands can be extremely deadly. Utilize Who's There to track enemy movement and control objectives. Because Knock Knock penetrates walls, WRAITH can set up outside of line of sight and still harass enemies trying to hold the line. Be careful though, if you aren't careful when scouting, it could result in your death. Be the ultimate reconnaissance expert as WRAITH.
Okay guys, so first things first, I know we saw this in the announced trailer as well, but that skin is so good. Lunar Op skin, this guy looks awesome. I'm really excited to play him. He seems like my kind of thing. Like, I come from quite an FPS oriented background, and he just looks like my kind of thing, man. I really like his snipe mechanic, how you can just regen that mana by killing a unit. So we did actually discuss his abilities in the last video I did on this guy, but today we're going to look at some cards I think might be really good for him. After seeing him actually being played and stuff, it's a lot easier to pick out what's going to work and what's going to not on this guy. They suggest Stinger Boost, so I'm not so sure about Stinger Boost, but let's just jump into the game and I'll show you what I've come up with. Okay guys, so here we are in the deck builder screen. WRAITH, the new guy, is actually Intellect and Order, so we can look at Belica's deck, Belica's available cards, and just have a quick look basically. My first thought was that his snipe is his only damaging ability, and you're going to use it quite a lot because it's a really short cooldown and you can just get the mana back. So you're going to want Ability Pen, I'm pretty sure, if you're building him damage. This is, anyway, I mean, you could build him a little bit tanky, which I'll explain as well in a minute. I'll just go down this list actually. Imperium Mask. Thinking on this one is, if I can, okay, for some reason I can't click on that there. Let's try again. Oh, there it is. Imperium Mask. Cycle between power, armor, mana regen. Why would you not want that? Standard, really good card for early mid game, and you can just dash it at the end once you've got enough of any of those things, basically. But obviously, armor for a bit of tank in a fight if you're in trouble, power if you're trying to secure a kill, and the mana regen is just generally good. Like, why would you not? Why would you not? I think Brawler's Ward is going to be the one to use on him. Get that little bit of extra mana for in lane. I think I'm going to play him mid lane. Hopefully do some work in there, because I think his poke's going to be really good because you can get that mana back, so it should be quite interesting there. Burst Engine, power, mana regen, self-explanatory really, I don't need to explain much on that one. Now there's like a trio of cards I'm going to go over here. So we've got the Celestine Diamond, power, mana regen and mana. Quartz Blade, Power Manager and Health, and Power Health Regen and Mana. Now, I think Silver Spear will probably be the best for this guy. I think that sustaining lane, at least early game anyway, that health regen will definitely be the one you want. Maybe later game you go for more mana or more power, but I think these cards are going to be pretty popular on this guy. And you could go Lords of War instead of the Brawlers as well. For a bit of health, I think you're going to need a bit of health in him. I think I'm going to build him like Bellica, actually. Like a kind of, not tanky, but you need to be able to survive at the end of the day. And he hasn't got an escape other than obviously being able to go invisible, which is a great escape mind. But no, I think you're going to need maybe a bit of health, some adamant edges, maybe something like that. But they're just standard cards, and we'll see what happens, which is why I think something like a Quartz Blade or Silver Spear would be really good. Bit of health, bit of sustain. In lane, Magna Lens, I think that's probably the best option for Ability Pen, other than Infinity Stream, which you could get very, very late game. But I think Magna Lens is probably better. A bit of Ability Pen, a bit of Mana Regen, and when you upgrade it, you get a bit more power. It's going to make that sniper shot even more deadly. Is it Knock Knock, I think it's called? Yeah, I think that's probably what it's called. And today's meta, you can't really go without a card like Thick Blood, blighting the enemy. You literally can't go right. Chimera and Phase are so prevalent right now that it's too good. It's too good not to have. And in the gameplay I was watching earlier of him, they do actually use this card. You can see it in his little hotbar. So yeah, next card, Everglass. Why did I put this in? Ah, right. On hit with ability, gain plus 40 max movement speed for 1 second. That doesn't sound like a lot, but you get mana regen, which is going to be good for this guy because you're going to be using your abilities a lot. Very ability reliant, hence he's a caster. But I was just thinking with his snipe, depending on the range of it, I still don't even know how long the range is. But if someone's running away from you, you might want to be able to catch up to them. So if you just hit them, get a bit closer to them, then they can run away from you. Basically, if you're chasing someone down, and just keep sniping them over and over again because the cooldown's so low that I don't think you'll have any trouble doing that. So it's a potential card there. I'm not entirely convinced by it though. I think something like, for example, Teleblink will probably be better for this guy, because you could go invisible, blink in, they have no idea what the hell's going on, and then you're in front of their face and you just snipe them down. Or just use it as an escape because he doesn't have one. Ash of the Witch, I think this would be fantastic on this guy as well. -1, in fact this is literally just a better version of Everglass, right? Yeah, why would you use that? 1 more CP, you get 2 CP of power and minus 150 max movement speed. That's way better than Everglass. I don't even know why I had both of them in here. That's way better. Definitely, I think Ash the Witch, snipe, slow them down. They've got nowhere to go, and by 1 second later you snipe up again, you can slow them down even more. I think definitely going to be really, really good on this guy. It'd be like, he can use it faster than Moriash's Mark, and Moriash uses Ash of the Witch for that exact reason, because it slows them down every time she uses a mark or whatever. Stinger Boost, now they've recommended this. Mana, yeah, okay. Attack speed, I'm not sure how prevalent that's going to be on this guy. But on ability cast, gain bonus ability damage in your next basic attack. So what you would do, I would think, because you can snipe so often, because it works on crunch because his cooldowns are so low, doesn't it? So you snipe, basic attack, before you know it, your snipe's ready again. You can just do it again and then get extra damage on your Stinger Boost. I'll be trying this. I think there'll be other cards that are better for this guy, but I'll be trying it definitely, without a doubt. That mana attack speed, it's not going to hurt. I would always rather have mana regen. And last but not least, as seems to be good on literally any hero these days, Tainted Magic. I think basically what you're giving yourself here is every time you snipe, it does extra damage. Like, there's no downsides. I mean, you're going to be building a lot of power on this guy anyway, so there's space for that in this Tainted Magic. So it's an expensive card. Mana regen really helps him out. He's a caster. Power really helps him out because his power scaling on his snipe is going to be amazing. They were doing like 360 damage at like level 10, I think, in the stream earlier today. So definitely going to be really good. But that, guys, is just my quick overview of cards I think I'm going to try and work into this guy's kit. Thinking a bit of health early game, Thick Blood of course, have to, Teleblink, and some things to make his abilities a little bit more lethal, because he's only got that snipe for damage, so just want to make that a little bit more lethal, and obviously Imperial Mask for versatility. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really excited to play him. I will probably be streaming tomorrow, actually. So hopefully I can play him. I'm expecting a lot of draft dodges. But yeah, nevertheless, I'll leave you. Nevertheless, I'm going to leave you now, guys. Join back on the channel tomorrow, where we will be doing a live stream of WRAITH, and I'll have some more videos out, hopefully a deck build out as soon as possible. I've also got another surprise coming for you guys on launch day as well. I think we're going to do a bit. Oh, in fact, you know what? We'll do a sneak peek now. Anyone that stays to the end of the video, give you a quick sneak peek. If you want to go here. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look how many chests I have. I'm really excited. Look at the keys and everything. I've been saving up for so long now. Anyway, there's your sneak peek, guys. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and comment if you haven't already, and of course subscribe if you're new and you want some more great Paragon content. See you tomorrow for the WRAITH launch, guys. Peace out.